Wendy Fahu, Matapwende, Ekia, and Foki, Okingo, Moses, Sales, Ono, Otamai, Otanu, Ono. I think you guys heard the sisters that were here singing earlier. Those are his sisters. Lata's mom, my dad's oldest sister, who is my father. But since Moody is not here, Lata was my father. And now that she's gone, I'm going to miss her a lot. Lata plays a big sister role to me. She always tells me I'm very special. I don't know if you guys understand. In the American way, special could mean like, sometimes I wonder what she means by that. She says, your dad was one of the handsomest guys out of all my uncles, light skinned. When he said light skinned, I sort of, my mom's not dark at all, so she looks at me, I feel black, So she said, you're very special, Mo. Not only that you don't look like your dad sometimes, but you have your dad's heart. You love people the way your dad does. And the way Lata loves me, man, I'm going to miss her very much. Lata is a very private person, just like me. We like to jump into our family stuff, and then we're more of loud on social media. Right now, Lata would probably be cheering for the Seahawks louder than she is anything else. But man, I just want to express my love to Ulita and the boys and Marma. Man, thank you guys for the last couple months. You guys stay strong. And thank you guys for calling me and loving me for who I am, just like your mom did. I want to express my love to Marma and to all the families here that came in from out of town. Thank you guys for your unconditional love for this family. And I just want to say, Lata, I love you. And what you do?
I'd like to express my respect and gratitude to Lata's to the children, to the families that have traveled near and far. I'm Angela Mose. I'm the oldest daughter of Brenda and Alpha. I was driving here and my husband's like, what's on your mind? And I was, he tried to ask me what's on my mind. There's so many things on my mind. But it was only Lata on my mind when I was coming here, and I was thinking, who should I talk to? How should I express what she meant to me? But Lata came from New Zealand and she was a teenager. And I'm not going to age myself, but she was really she loved the Jets. That was a big deal. And she really, really loved her namesake niece, which was Lata C. She had no kids and she was a teenager. And so little Lata was named after Big Lata, and she had pictures of little Lata from New Zealand. And it was wonderful because we had this Seattle-based nieces and nephews, and then we had the nieces and nephews that came from New Zealand. We always liked to listen to them talk because they just had these awesome accents. Lata was just wonderful. I know that when she was getting ready to get married, when I went to the hospital on Lata's last day, I was asking Moana, how much older are you than Lata? He's like, oh, a few years. I said, what? You went after my young cousin like that? And I remember Moana's response, I tried really hard. That's all he said. It's a good job. One thing I want to express to the kids, before I had kids, I remember Vidal's, I think it was his first birthday, and Lata went all out for Vidal's first birthday. And I was still kind of an older teenager, but I remember him playing around, and he had this red balloon, and he was playing with it. And I don't know what prompted me to grab the red balloon out of Vidal's hands, and I popped it. I don't know if I thought it was going to be funny or, and you know, most parents, they don't pay attention to that. They're like, go sit down somewhere, you guys. You know, like, Angie, leave him alone, go sit down somewhere. But Lata was like, Angie, why would you pop Vidal's special red balloon? I remember feeling so bad about that. And I thought, gosh, you know, of all these Tongan parents, and all of our parents, who are always like, you guys sit down, look, knock it off. Lata, like, really, really loved her kids. And if you knew her, you knew that your mom really loved you guys. But it taught me to be a better parent. Something small like that. That it was so important to her that her son didn't get his feelings hurt over this little red balloon. I mean, think about it, so many years ago. I'll never forget how important it was to her that her son didn't get hurt, that his feelings were so important. I raise my kids like that now. Everything that they do, it's so important to me. Julita is her princess, it's so important to her, but I know where she got it, because when we were young, Lata's dad, Pelona, that was his baby. And even though she was close and took care of her mom after Pelona passed, I remember her being by his side all the time. And she carried over that legacy, and she really, really loved her children. And the importance of showing that. She was very humble, and she was content on being humble. She didn't need to show out to anybody. She didn't need to present herself like something she wasn't, and she was content. And I remember having a conversation with my mom about that. Lata and loving them. I think that she set an excellent example on being a loving mom and doing her best to make sure that the kids are filled with love. If you ask my kids right now if they wanted anything in the world, their answer would say, Mom, could you just stay home today? And I want to just make sure that the kids know your mom is a big example to me in raising my kids. And it was because she went to the football games when Benny and Tony played football together. She cheered on the Seahawks, even though every time she posted about them, she never put the S at the end of the Seahawks. And then I would message her and say, it's more than one Seahawk, it's Seahawks. But she never followed my direction. Your mom meant a lot to me, and I love everything about how content and happy she was. And I try to model myself after her, because I will never forget that day. That beyond anybody else in the room, how her little son felt at that moment meant the most to her. I had a lot of conversation. Lata and I did a lot of stuff together. I was always the first phone call when she was going to plan an event. Angie, I want to celebrate Julita's 21st. Angie, I want to celebrate my anniversary. I think a lot of you actually call and do that to me, but I get that phone call a lot. But the funny part about Lata is, I want to plan a party, 300 people. I got $450. She had a really small budget, but we always made it happen. And she was just a fantastic person, and she was my sister. And when we referred to each other, we referred to each other as sisters. And when her and Julita would come to the house, I would jump on her and hug her like she was my sister. And I just want to express again what a beautiful soul she is. I am very big on celebrating them while there is still air in their lungs. Seattle in the Northwest has been suffering a lot of loss. We have a lot of funerals. My husband just lost his uncle this morning. But if the loss continues in the Northwest, the only thing I can suggest is to be a lot like Lata and genuinely show your love to people while there's still lungs in they're still air in their lungs and while they're still breathing. Is to show people and give gratitude and just love on them every day. And I'd like to say these things in Jesus Christ.
mai. O ke puhe au iu he tau ui. Tapu mo o eki. A pui ka ngā pe. Tapu atu ki e pai wha. Ui vai. Tapu atu ia ki moto ono katoa pe. Mo mulawa mai e ka kua kolo koe. Ata mua o ki i whāmui tuani. E whakahau ate ki polo kalama koe. Koe te kau ngā pie fia. Whakataha mo ki mo tolu. E whakawhiao. E hoa whaanga. E koe whae. E ki whanau koe. E fia. E motuani. E whakahau. E ki kua maramani ke hoko pe. Whakarero. E mo kapie fia ke ki mo tolu. O mo lawa mai. Kau hape. E hongo maari. Leo ke te moto. O ia ngai urungana i whanau koe. Ke nau whae. A koe e hoa whanga. O ia e kainga na whakapofu. Ai whakapotunga e Jeff koe. Kai ai hato maunga. E tōki tua. O koe ki whama he roto. Tua whani.
Hello. Opo we alea whakatona. O alea whangamite. My name is Peter. I'm the oldest of 5. My mom, she was the one of a kind. Sorry. She was one of a kind. She loved and supported every one of us. She treated all her nieces and her nephews, all her cousins, everybody that knew her, she loved with unconditional love. She treated them like no different than any of us. Really gonna miss my mom. Really gonna miss walking past her room, getting ready for work, saying hi mom. You say hi Dad. You go work? Say yeah mom. You go say, be nice. Be safe. It's okay mom, have fun. I'm gonna miss her a lot. I know she's happy. I know she wants us to be happy, to be strong, not to cry. She always tells us not to waste any tears. Don't waste it. Don't you cry. Just be happy. I'm very happy that she's no longer in pain and sorrow, free of all of this. And I'm really gonna love, I really miss her and I love her so much. Love mine.
My mom, man. Man. I mean, like, what he said, she really was one of a kind. Like, the more people that I meet, all of a sudden, the more unique my mom becomes. Like, throughout the ones of our lives, I mean, like, growing up, right, our mom, I mean, she would teach us lessons and everything. Like, don't carry, I mean, like, when you work with both hands, never with one. She would always, like, man. And she would teach us, like, I mean, like, growing up, she taught us that, like, try to make the best of everything that you have. Right? Everything that you have, try to make the best of it. Like, we never went to Disney World, we never went to anywhere else. You know, we did go to Angle Lake, we did go to the different lakes, we went to the parks. And she taught us so many things. And then all of a sudden, I think it was like the last 3 years where she taught me, she taught me one final lesson and stuff. It was like, make the best of what you can do. And then all of a sudden you just, because like every single day, right, her arms, man, like everything hurted. Like lifting her arms even a little bit just hurted. Lifting her legs just a little bit hurted. And then all of a sudden, one day she told me, like 2 years ago, she told me that, oh, now I'm gonna make some cake for Mom. I was like, okay, I'll help you, Mom. And I'm like, oh no, I don't need no help. I'll go make it. Like, okay. She walked to her, she had a specific seat that she would always have right by the window, just like right there. And then all of a sudden, I would be like, okay, Mom, like, okay, you want to mix it? And then she'd be like, go give me the bowl. Okay, I'll go get the bowl. And I also got the bowl. Like, go give me the flour. I'm like, okay, I'll go get the flour. And all of a sudden, she's like, go get the sugar. Okay, good, I'll go get the sugar. Got all the ingredients and everything. And then she said, and all of a sudden, I said, Mom, you need help with, like, mixing it? She said, no, just bring the bowl right next to me. And I put the bowl right next to her, and she just grabbed the whisk and started mixing. And I could tell that on her face it was still hurting. And I was like, Mom, I can mix it for you. Like, no, I can mix it. And she mixed it. And all of a sudden, she was like, okay, done. Okay, for now. Okay, go put the oil in at the pan. Go fry it. Dude, man, I tried to fry it. Oh, it turned out small lumps and stuff. And then all of a sudden she just called me up in the room to come do it properly. Like everything that she did, she would do, like, try to do the best that she can, like, no matter what. It was just, man, I'm really gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss the way that, like, we exchange, I love you, and see you later in the morning before we head to work. Like the way that we would exchange I love yous and good night before we head to bed. I'm gonna miss our late night talks that we would have, like once or twice a month, where we like talk for 3 hours, 4 hours about the stuff that we saw on the news, about the stuff that she saw on Facebook, or the stuff that I want to hear on the wind. I mean, like, everybody keeps telling me like she's in a better place and everything. I know she's in a better place. There's like no other better place than that, right? It's like I know she's there. But then it still doesn't help with the fact that I'm still gonna miss her. Yeah. Thank you.
My name is Wishes Lata Hefa, the third child of Lata Hefa. This woman was more than a mom. She was a brother, a daughter, she was a sister, a daughter, a granddaughter. She was the best mom anybody could have. I always think the lesson she always taught us, think for yourself. Never let anybody put their own brain in your brain. It's always think for yourself. All I can say is, I love Miss her. And yeah, thank you.
I'm Lisa, my new daughter. There's so much I can say about my mom, but it's just all in my mind right now. It just doesn't come out. She was the best mom that I have been blessed with all my life. And I'm just grateful. God has blessed me 24 years with her by my side. And because of her, I can say that I'm strong.
That's right.
She taught me so much. Try not to cry. I'm just grateful for everything she has taught me through life. One of my favorite memories I've ever been is our road trips. That's the most I can say. Our road trips is more like a event or a ranting session where we would just complain to each other about everything and anyone and everybody. And I'm just so blessed. So blessed to have her as my mom. And just knowing that she's in a better place brings me peace. Especially with the father. She would always say that she was so close to him. I'll miss you, Mom. I'll hold you in my heart forever. Thank you guys for coming and showing support. I love you all. Thank you.
My name is Ben Simon, or Benvin, and yeah, I'm like the fifth one of the children, like the baby of the family. Yeah. Our mom is the greatest lady that I ever met. Like throughout my whole entire life. Like she like meant everything to all of us. Yeah. And for the people like who really like met her and everything, you are like truly lucky. And they really got to see a kind, warm-hearted, sweet, and gentle and tough. And even though if you're not like related or don't know her, she'll still treat you like family. And she would like taught us to like don't cry. Men don't cry. Men don't cry. And then they're like, hey, Mom, this is your brother. Oh, well, this is you. Yeah, I'm gonna really miss her. We're all gonna miss her. And Mom, until we meet again, forever love you and in our heart. We'll follow you out.
Kore pe ko pe pe papa ko e. Ko e ta doa ko pai e I pa nau. Ai mana ko ni mo ko ko. Ta kai ku nau e mo ko ai. Ko e ko a la ko ki e. Pe filho e po ko. Ko e mai ka ran ma no ko mari. Cho cô cái ao tô hấp ao tô lao với ao ô quạt cô cái phai pe nó có một phai pe ai rồi tu dạ họ cũng phải mời pha nấu dạ tôi ngay như vậy thì cô mình lấy cái ao sau của cô cũng bay thì không quan trọng cái farm thì ông bay thì không có local rồi cái bản local farm đi apa tu nak dia wala lah dia tambah itu ông dây thì yêu dia mà con à rồi bản local farm rồi là hay người offer tôi phản nấu để tôi lại ăn gì ai pha tàu cáo có như tôi còn có đi mà còn nào cũng ngà ha cũng đi mà để tôi pha lại may mỗi u mẹ cái pha con lo của phê ngà cái tôm gì à cái tôm đi mà cái nó tam mai cái tôm đi mà nó tim máu vào phổi có nó môi như cái môi này cái lúc ba đi nằm ở cái môi mày có mày chỉ ăn rồi mà môi gì ngày cao thì ai qua cái các cái môi cái xe
mai he mai. Mea koe, kai amane ki nei, uni fōra mai, koe te fua. Tuki te whaka. Nēnā pere e mohui, a ki whine koe si weanga e mai, tauki ki whanau koe. Kape tani, ka rea puka koe ki tau, ko tuaku mohui, wiko ngani, ngā ui, rau koe pop, kape tani mohui. Kai kui ku koe ene mohui. Mai e ngahi mea te waka e whanau,